Welcome, everyone, to Season 5, Episode 14 of Kicks at the Castle, podcast by three sneakerheads dedicated to that Disney lifestyle. As Walt would say to all who listen to this happy podcast, welcome. My name's John. I'll be your host, and I'm joined, as always, by my man, Matt.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Wayne, ending the show, baby. We're going strong.
And we got Ruby.
What up, fam?
We got a great show planned for you this week. We're going to catch up with some news items. We've got our Fit of the Week feature. This week in World versus Land, we are getting into Genie Plus again. Ruby's going to hold it down with the plant-based option of the week. We're going to catch up with some recent trips on property and jump into the DMs. But first, as always, let's get into pickups.
Pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. What? I got them vests on my shoes.
Who wants to hit lead off? Crickets?
I'll go first. So nothing, no sneakers or anything, but I did get a shipping label from a Canadian friend, Kyle. So
somebody that might have gotten banned from the Discord.
So finally, should be getting some snacks soon. But all I gotta say is, if you're gonna send snacks to the hosts of the show of Kicks of the Castle, just make sure you send them to all of the hosts instead of 2 out of 3. Otherwise, you might get banned from the Discord. That's all I gotta say. But shout out to Kyle. I'm excited to get him. Excited to eat some cheesies and coffee crisp and Mr. Big and ketchup chips. He did take a picture of the package. It did look pretty damn good. But yeah, excited to get it. Honestly, I have no idea when it's gonna come. Maybe next Friday, we'll see. But yeah, shout out to Kyle, man. Appreciate it.
Very nice.
It will be worth it.
What about you, Ruby? What do you got?
So I was able to pick up my picnic blanket, which I wasn't able to get the first day it opened when we were there since they wouldn't let me buy it. It has become Frank's blanket in my office, so I lay it out. She was really pissed off right now when I folded it back up, but I lay it here in my office and she just rolls around in it. So it's her little picnic blanket now. And
Nice.
then I'm waiting actually on a pair of sneakers from Kyle also. So he's been busy mailing stuff out, but those aren't here yet. I did though buy a hat I've been wanting for a really long time. It's like an older mini hat. So I got
cool.
this one on eBay. It's kind of like a bucket hat, but more like a little sailor hat. So it's like got the brim, and I just love like this style mini hat. They have kind of like the ears that are like this, but don't really wear ears that often. And so I've just been wanting this for a long time, and I saw a really good deal on eBay for it. So I snagged it up and finally got it in the mail. And it's just like, it's one I've been wanting for a few years. So I was excited to
That's
get
super
that.
dope. Yeah,
That's
it's like a
cool.
beanie slash bucket hat.
Yeah, it's like the Docker caps that I like to wear a lot. So and it looks like,
Flower on top.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
cute on the head. This like cute little mini hat with a little flower. So yeah, I'm excited. I have a purse. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there, that red one.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
It's actually a purse that's also shaped like this mini hat. So
Nice.
just the style I like. That's all I got.
That's all you got? All right. Well, I got something
Ooh,
kind of exciting. UPS came today.
The double up.
Mr. Double Up.
No, this isn't the double up.
Oh,
It's not the double up.
Not the double up.
wow.
Dun dun dun.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Feeling business casual. I mean, right? Maybe.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear like
So
a nice
these-
pair of pants with those.
Yeah, no. So these are the Jordan 1 Low Craft inside
Yeah.
out flat.
They're nice.
Yeah, I just thought that, like I said, I usually go with I like the ones with the Nike Air on the tongue. This has got the Jumpman on the tongue, but I just figured a nice dark shoe. Figure I could wear that with slacks and it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you know,
for
so,
sure.
For work.
Very nice.
Yeah. And that's all I got this week. So let's jump into Newsies.
Newsies.
Ruby, what do you got going for us?
I see I have been moved back to position 1. So for newsies today, first up, the Tron Identity Program. So it looks like they launched this at Tomorrowland Launch Depot, and it looks like an experience where you can go and build a custom action figure. And it looks pretty cool, actually, like the little booths that they have you go in. So I always like stuff like this. I feel like whenever you can customize stuff, even though there's probably like only a certain number of variations you can do, I just really like, as a shopper, as somebody who goes in the park and likes to buy things, I like anything where you get to have like some sort of customization to it. So I think it said the experience itself is like $95. So I'm guessing that includes the action figure, which is a lot for an action figure. But hey, I mean, you pay for like dessert parties, you pay for these other things. So I feel like it looks pretty cool to me. I don't know how long the whole experience lasts, but it looks pretty cool. So
it's kind of like creating your own avatar after Flight of Passage in that little gift shop.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
So I actually looked at booking this. It's $89.
Oh, you have to book it?
Yeah, you have to book it. Like, yeah, I'm on right now. And so it's $89.99 plus tax. I've got a 6:05 return time on April 11th in my cart. I talked about doing it. I was asking my wife if she would want to go. Says it's a 20-minute thing. I just don't really want the action figure. Like,
yeah.
I mean, if it's $50, I'd probably do it.
Yeah,
but
90 is
well, plus tax. I mean, it's gonna be basically $100 bill.
Yeah.
Or a 20-minute.
I feel like you have to be like I really love Tron, so like I feel like I would like to do it because it's an action figure I would want, and I feel like if I customized it, I would want it more. But if like the Avatar one, I wouldn't do that because I just don't care about Avatar. But like, I don't know, I feel like that's what they're appealing to, and so it's like not for everyone, but I think it's cool that it exists.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just, it's very similar to like going to Bobby's workshop and building lightsaber, right? I mean,
exactly.
I think that they're trying to emulate that kind of an experience. So
yeah, that's the sense I got.
Yeah, I decided it wasn't for me.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Yeah, so that was my Disney news. And then sneakers. So Earth Day coming up, and they have these Stan Smith that are coming out that are like made of hemp. I think they have Stan Smiths and All Stars, and they look pretty cool. They're like made of hemp, but then they have this like neat knitting, which I like the colors that they chose. It's like white, a darker green, maroon, and yellow, and I just really like that palette together. So I actually like these. I like shoes made of hemp.
I like the Superstars better than the Stan Smiths.
The Superstars are cool because the stripes are the pattern design. So
that's what I like.
Yeah, I like the laces on the
but just on the lateral, not the medial side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the laces on it. Looks, I mean,
oh, the laces are cool.
It looks like they're like those, it's like scuffed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They look like you could smoke them.
Roll it up.
I would not recommend. But yeah, I think these are actually really nice looking. Like even if these weren't like an Earth Day anything, I don't know. I like the color palette of them. It's like very calming too. So I was excited to see. I feel like it's few and far between lately that I am seeing Adidas stuff that I'm like, ooh, I would like that. And this popped out to me. Also, whatever these pants are that this person is wearing in this advertisement are also very tight, and I would like to know more about them.
Yeah, nice.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, I'm going to start out with the continuation of the Reedy Creek saga, and it kind of felt like Disney got real quiet as the takeover got announced and everything, and it felt like they're we're going to work with the new board. And what I think is interesting is that if the government was so interested in Reedy Creek, apparently nobody from the state of Florida came to any of the Reedy Creek meetings that were public in the last 6 months, because it wasn't exactly in the cloak of darkness that Disney signed a new contract with Reedy Creek that basically handed over all the power to Disney for they used the what was it, the monarchy clause, so until 21 years after the last living heir of King Charles passes away. So yeah, so he's got a couple of really young grandkids, so we're probably talking another 100 years before it becomes a problem. And I know DeSantis is all pissed off.
It's
They're going to fight
hilarious.
it. They basically say they're trying to usurp the authority of the state government, but like I said, the state government didn't care about Reedy Creek. Otherwise, they would have had somebody attending the meetings, because this all happened in public.
Yeah.
Nothing was behind closed doors. They were all public meetings. So Disney got really good attorneys.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So
I love it.
it's like you guys got the, it's like, the government has got the guys that went to the state schools, like Matt and I, and Disney got the ones that were at the private schools. So I just think it's hilarious, and
pretty hilarious.
The other thing is they passed the next 10-year plan for land use, and so for those that don't know, I believe it included one more major gate and 2 minor gates, and then it also included some more hotel properties. So in the next 10 years, they already have approval to build another theme park.
Mhm.
It's already in the 10-year roadmap. So if anybody's worried about Disney, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I now, obviously there's gonna be more legal jostling, and I saw today that Iger basically is taking what I've been saying all along, is that DeSantis is trying to stop free speech. So that is the avenue I see Disney taking, because really it's what DeSantis did was punitive, because Disney exercised free speech, and to me that is the thing I detest the most about it, is that basically you've got a government entity enacting revenge on a private corporation because they spoke their mind.
Yeah.
And that's not what this country was based on. Damn it, Matt's gonna play the music behind me again. Shit. Anyway,
I wasn't going to until you said it.
I mean, it's ironic, right? Because it's like anytime there's an opportunity to defend free speech, they're going to take it. But then when it's not the free speech that they want to hear, then they're going to go against it. It's like, okay, that's not how this works. Like, either you're for it or you're not. Like,
and
pick a side and pick.
I'm not a DeSantis fan. I'm not liberal by any stretch, but there's no way I would vote for DeSantis for president, just because he seems like a vindictive prick, and that's not what I'm about.
Yeah.
So anyway, next issue. Adidas by Gucci made to order sneaker trunk for $120,000. Ruby, will you be copping?
Absolutely, God. Excuse me. Let me call Amex and see if they can increase my credit card limit. No, I will not, but it is very dope. And I wish that I had completely indispensable income, because I would. Although, honestly, I feel like it kind of looks like a Goyard trunk, which that would have been better. But we know that Adidas has its deal with Gucci and not Goyard, so but it's very cool.
I think it's cool, but at the same time, it's like why?
Question: if you guys had this, are you guys only putting Adidas in there? Are you guys putting it?
I'd be calling the guy at 85 Customs and having him put swooshes all over it. And
I did see
custom trunk made that.
I want to say that I did see a like a Louis Vuitton trunk too.
I was gonna say I could probably
this.
buy a Louis Vuitton trunk and have it customized for cheaper than $120K.
Yeah.
I mean, you could buy a
120K.
Goyard trunk for this too. I mean, you could. It's just I would like to see what the other side. So the one side is a shoe cabinet. I want to see what's on the other side. Is it like a?
It looks like a maybe like a wardrobe type thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's very cool. This is literally only for like some super rich person who has like a room that they're gonna put this in, that they like display.
I bet they made 5 of them.
I bet they made none of them because it says made to order.
It says available now on Gucci.
So anyway.
Yeah, so once someone orders it, then they'll make it for you. I mean, because all of these luxury brands, you can customize, not to this extent, but like if you get a Louis Vuitton trunk, right, you could get it customized with your initials on it. Same with Goyard does these big wardrobe ones. You can get them customized with your initials on it. So I mean,
they got a bunch of different patches. Like I've been to the Louis at Fashion Valley, and like if you buy some bags, they've got patches you can get put on and all kinds of different stuff.
Exactly. So I mean, I think it's cool. Like I said, if I was disgusting rich, I would totally buy one.
I don't think I would. I mean, honestly, even if I was like Elon Musk, I don't think I'd waste the money on that.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, that's 120K.
I have so many things I'd waste so much money on if I was stupid rich. I'd be one of those people that really make my riches worth it because I'd buy a lot of really dumb, expensive shit.
I don't know. Well, I mean, other than my golf course condo in Palm Springs, I don't even know what I would buy because
Oh my
I'm not a big car guy. You know,
I buy so many cars. I'd be a miserable rich person.
well, then you got to buy the house with the the 50 car subterranean garage and all that good stuff.
For sure. I would do all of that.
All right, on the
Someone
mat.
give me a lot of money.
Matt, what do you got for us this week?
All right, I don't have anything that bougie, but Soul Savvy dropped this today. The former executive of, I think it was Nike, was spotted wearing a Jordan 2-3 Fusion. It was Jordan 2 upper and then a Jordan 3 lower or midsole, and I don't know, it looked pretty damn cool. It looked like, I guess, a fire red, I don't know, but yeah, it looked pretty cool. I don't know, John, you're a Jordan 3 guy, how do you feel about a Jordan 2 swap?
I'm looking.
It's weird to me. I feel like
If possible, it's clunkier.
I feel like it's really hard to pull something like this off because what it looks like at first glance, what I think is like, oh, that's like a really bad fake Jordan. Like that's what I think. It's really fucked up, like fake Jordan, like who made this, you know? And then when you're like, oh, it's like intended. I just think that's what I think at first glance. Like if I saw these on the street, I'd be like whoever made those for you does not know what these models look like. I do think it looks like cool, like when you know the story. And then like I've also read some things that it's like a 2 and 3 fusion because 23 is Michael Jordan's number. So like little things like that I think are cool, but it's kind of just at first glance it caught me off guard. I was like, what the heck? Like, is this like a really, before I read any of the caption or anything, I was like, this is a fucked up.
Oh, it looks like a fake for sure. I that's what I think when I look at it.
I mean, they look like, it looks cool, but I'll definitely never buy it. But I think these look a lot better than like the Jordan 4 Fusion with like the Air Max, or not the Air Max, the Air Force bottom or some or whatever it was. So Jordan 4 and something. I think it was an Air Force, or it could be Air Max. I don't know, but yeah, I think these look a lot better than those. But I'm reading the comments right now, and people are saying like the Air outlets.
Well, the 2s are sitting. They've really flooded the market with the 2s, and they're
I do like 2 lows though more than 5.
I agree.
True.
I can see me getting a pair of 2 lows.
Yeah.
All right, and next up, Lightning Lane. Man, spring break is no joke. Selling out 3 days in a row, today and the day before. So Monday and Tuesday, they've been selling at $35 a pop, which is the highest it's ever been, and they still sold out.
So Matt, did you take a look at the wait times today?
I did not.
They were fucking nuts.
Were they?
Nuts.
I mean, this thing said it was a 70-minute wait for Nemo.
Yeah, I was looking like.
Oh, that is crazy. 70 minutes. That's
Yeah,
usually
so-
like,
Walk on like 5 minutes.
yeah,
I
even
know,
on a
so-
busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually like, I wouldn't say I'm concerned about next week, because it's going to be what it is. I've done everything, so I'm what I get, but I'll buy it every day. I mean, I kind of, it's like I'm spending so much money to go. Why? What am I going to balk at $70 a day for Genie Plus?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: even if I only get 3 rides out of it, that's going to save me 3 hours. Because whatever ride I get on, it's going to, you know what I mean? It's going to save me something. So I'm still going to spend the money. But yeah, I'm not excited. And the other thing is the sellout time. It's like selling out at like 10 o'clock or 11. It's like I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and buy it. That way I've got it, and that way I can book my shit at 7 a.m. like you're supposed to.
Just got to get that Adrian thing and think of cost per ride.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, it and if there's some thunderstorms, I've already told you how I work the system. You book lightning lanes for those outdoor rides, and when they go down, then you get the multi-experience pass, and you can do some other stuff.
Yep.
So I'll play the game. So anyway. But yeah, it's interesting. All right, well, let's jump into fit of the week.
Everything that I do in life is supreme. Shoes, supreme. Shirt, supreme. Taco Bell, supreme.
Every week we pick a post where we were tagged or the hashtag Kicks at the Castle was used. And this week we have Beauty by Disney. She is back in Magic Kingdom in front of the castle. She's got the triple pink dunks with a nice Mickey lace dubre. Definitely a good outfit. Appreciate the tag. If you would like to be featured, please use the hashtag Kicks at the Castle or tag us in your Disney Fit pics in park or not. And now it is time for Land versus World.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Each week, we pick a landmark or aspect of Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World and decide which park has it better. And let's talk about Genie Plus. So I know that we got into this when they first rolled it out back in June, but in light of recent occurrences, I thought maybe we need to talk about it. So I looked today and Genie Plus was $30 at Disneyland. Matt, do you know, is there a discount if you're a pass holder at Magic Kingdom? Do you get a discount?
Not.
So there's not. So right there, so we're peak spring break. It's $30 here. And then I get 20% off as a pass holder. So it cost me $24. So as a pass holder, wow, that's a significant difference, don't you think, Ruby?
Yeah, for sure.
Does yours come with unlimited PhotoPass downloads if you buy it?
Nope.
What?
Separate.
Serious?
But does your annual pass comes with PhotoPass?
You gotta pay extra.
Damn, y'all are scrubbing.
Yeah.
What the
Well,
hell?
also, I mean, our annual passes are a lot cheaper than yours too. So that's why I have to pay for the add-ons.
It depends what level. I want to say yours was like $1,200.
Yeah, it wasn't that much cheaper. I looked because I was.
Well, for my last year's price, I think Disney World was only $100 more than Disneyland. The thing that got me is that I had to buy the highest level because I was out of state. You can't buy because I probably would have gone one level down had I been able to. And the other thing that gets you is you got to pay it all up front. There's no monthly payments if you're not in state.
Mm-hmm.
All cash up front. So, dang.
Yep.
Because now,
are you guys currently selling APs?
No.
Only the Pixie Dust Pass, which is for Florida residents only, which is basically no weekends and like it's blocked out right now, all during spring break and holidays.
It's basically like our SoCal pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing that I recall about Disney World and the Genie Plus service is that there's a lot of things that you can Genie Plus at Disney World that like you don't even they're not even an option, like character meet and greets you can Genie Plus. Seems like there's a lot of things like that like you can't do out here.
But is it also because like, I mean, how long are you really going to wait for a character meet and greet here? Not that long.
Well, I mean, all your character meet and greets are like, you just walk up to them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even if there's a line, it's like, you're not going to wait that long. So, I mean, it makes sense that stuff doesn't show up on the app because it would be kind of like pointless.
It's going to be very interesting to see how many rides I get in Magic Kingdom that first day with my Genie Plus purchase. Because I think it says on the app like you might only get 3 or something, or the average is 3, which is just crazy.
Yeah.
That's basically like $10 a ride.
I still think it's worth it. I think I can do better. I mean, personally, I think I can do better. Like I'd be shocked if I couldn't get 5 rides out of it. But I don't know. I think it's kind of sketchy. Like I said, especially if someone's rolling into the park at 10 o'clock, they buy it at 10. I mean, the good shit's already at like return time at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So then you wait an hour and a half before you can book another one. And it's like,
yeah,
those people are pure rookie status. I mean, if that's my competition, I feel like I'd be all right, So I don't know. I feel like I just feel bad for the person with a family of 4 or 5 rolling in there and spending $35 times 5 and only getting 3 rides out of it. Cause that's crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you what, I bought, here's the other thing is at Disneyland, both of my kids bought tickets recently. And when you buy your ticket, you can buy Lightning Lane. And I think you prepay for it. I feel like it's 25 fixed. So
like you buy
Genie Plus?
Like Genie Plus?
Yeah, you can add Genie Plus to your ticket. And I feel like it's $25.
That's funny that you guys have it, because we used to have it like that where you can add Genie Plus to your ticket, but they took it out.
Right. So to me, and it was 25 because I bought my son's and my daughter just bought one. But yeah, so
is Genie Plus ever lower than that now?
I don't know. I don't look, honestly, Ruby, I don't buy it that much anymore. I bought it last weekend because my son was there, and I'll buy it on Friday because my daughter will be there. But lately I haven't been buying it.
Yeah. Because I feel like for them, I could see it being a problem setting it at 25 if it dips lower than that, because then someone who prepaid it's going to be like, yo, what gives? Why did I pay $5 more? But if they lose $5 on it because they're charging $30, I feel like they don't really care.
Well, here's the thing. My daughter and son each got a tier 6 ticket. So those are busy days. Maybe if you buy a tier 3 ticket, maybe it's only $20.
Tier 6? Why do they have so many tiers?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Because it's expensive. It makes you cry.
Hey.
Yeah, I wonder if it's cheaper, like whatever tier you get.
I feel like it wouldn't be. Maybe, I guess, because they're saying it's less busy. So maybe it is 20. I don't know.
Yeah, so a tier 6 ticket is $179
For single park.
for single park one
That
day.
is crazy.
Nah, bro, you gotta buy a pass.
Oh, a tier 2 ticket is like a Wednesday and it's $29. $129. Oh, there's a
I was
tier
like,
one.
$29? What?
No. So there's tier 0. So the tiers go 0 to 6. A tier 0 is $104.
Yeah, that's a good price. Single day.
Oh, and so tier 0, it's still $25 to prepay for Genie Plus.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it goes lower than that anymore. I feel like the minimum they charge for it now is probably just 25.
Well, the other thing is
Yeah.
you can prepay for your parking too, but there's no discounts. There's still $30. So why would I don't know.
So that you don't have to deal with it. It's convenience.
Yeah. So even if you get a tier 0 ticket, it's still $25 for Genie Plus. So probably is not going to get cheaper than $25.
That would be my guess, right? Because otherwise they're gonna have to give people money back if they prepay it and it's cheaper when they get there.
They'd be pissed.
Also
Dang.
plus tax.
No, they don't charge tax on it.
There's no tax on Genie Plus.
There is here.
What?
Yeah, they
Oh,
get us on
Everybody
tax.
wants to talk about California tax.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm still running into that monster issue where sometimes it's $6 even and sometimes it's $6.02.
Yeah,
But it's a lot less
tell them
annoying when I'm
no.
paying with a card than with cash.
Just tell them no.
that's crazy. I didn't know that you guys didn't get tax on Genie Plus because we sure do.
No,
It is not
Hey,
$20
that's
or
whack.
$15 flat.
That's super whack.
Mm-hmm.
it's a service.
So that's whack.
So what is it?
I hate that for you, Matt.
Yeah,
So it's actually right under 16. So 15.98 if it's in the lower tier.
Still,
Yeah.
that's like I said, I feel like it was 15 when it came out and it was no big deal. Like that
Yeah,
was
that was like
no-brainer.
easy peasy. It was like,
Yeah.
duh.
I don't know. Like I said, I bought 2 on Saturday when I was there. It was $48. But I mean, I
feel like when you're with people and you're like going, like when I meet up with friends or family, I feel like it's for sure worth it. But like if it's just me and Luigi going, like it wouldn't really matter. Like whatever we're gonna do. But like when I'm meeting my cousin, she doesn't live here, right? So I'm like, okay, make sure you get it so you can do.
I got 6 rides out of it in California Adventure, and I mean, shit, I don't even know. I think the only place I didn't get one from was like Goofy Sky School.
Favorite ride?
I
Ew.
hate that.
Do you even fit in those cars? You fit in there.
No, there's no freaking knee room. Like, and especially if I have my backpack, like I've got no place to put my backpack because my knees are right up against the car, and I'm not even that big. Anyway,
Wait, side note, have you guys ever been on the Golden Zephyr?
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Every time I go, it's closed.
it's because when it's windy.
Yeah.
They close it when it's windy.
Yeah. It's
Same
not
with
my
Splunk.
style ride. I would never go on it.
I
How was
actually
it compared to like I don't know, Astro Orbiter? Is like the same feel kind of?
No, because I think you're a little. It's like on the change, so it's like uses centrifugal force to flare you out as it spins. Whereas the orbiter, you're just on an arm. It's like orbiter is basically Dumbo. You know what's more fun? Is
yeah.
I think the Silly Symphony Swings are a better ride.
Yeah. That I've been on. Those are
Yeah.
fun.
Nope.
Yeah.
No?
I'm not doing it.
No.
I don't like any chain hanging circular rides is not my thing.
And it's only like a 10-minute wait. You can get on that thing all the time. You know what's not worth it is the emotional whirlwind. That thing is like 25 minutes for a 30-second ride. That thing is like you go up.
That's the Inside Out one.
Yeah, that's the Flix Flyer remake.
Yeah, Felix was on that one with her daughter, and we were meeting back up with them. It's so funny because you can't see her daughter, and it so just looked like she was in it by herself, just like
Yeah.
It's like, this looks depressing for you.
It's so sad. All right. Well, so things are changing. I don't know. It sounds like we got a little bit better out here with as bad as Genie Plus is. It seems like Magic Kingdom has the worst version of it.
I mean, we definitely have it better. We don't pay tax on it. We get our photo pass included with it, which we also get with our annual pass anyways, but you get it with that. So that's tight. It's obviously not selling out. So that's another bonus. I mean, I think that's hands down easy winner for us.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into trips and drips. Every week we like to catch up with our recent trips on property. So who went on property this week? Matt?
I'll go first. I did not go on property this week, but I did go somewhere for the first time today, formerly at Disney Springs, but now it's in downtown Orlando. The infamous trophy room. Everyone knows them for their great raffles. I was helping out the homie Big Drip Griff for the Skyline ones, because apparently they're only boutiques only, and entered for them. And it is probably like 20% smaller than the store in Disney Springs, but it's a really nice store. They had like the big bubbles sitting, they had the ugly ducklings sitting. I saw a few dunks, but it looks like they're all like GS sizes. It is a lot brighter in there. Like in the old trophy room, it was like very dark, but in there it's very bright. Like all the walls and the floor is like all white. But yeah, it was a pretty cool store. It was funny, like I was entering the raffle and the dude was taking all my information. He was like, all right, what size do you need? And I was like, 15. He was like, 15? And I was like, yeah, just don't ask questions, just right. That's what it is, enter it. He was like, okay. And but yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
The big bubbles are not on the website. I'm cruising through the website right now, seeing what they got. I don't see big bubbles. I was just wondering what size they had left. So one question: when you enter the raffle, is it at the front door or the back door?
Ooh, trophy room humor.
All right, Ruby, how about you?
I did make it on property. Luigi and I went on Saturday. We got there a bit late that day. There was a lot of traffic and stuff, and we just got a late start to the day, but it was a really good day.
Really? Did you run into anybody you knew?
Yes. We met up with John, Amy, and Truman. So that was fun. We got to do cars all together. I tasted a regulator, so that was cool. It was actually very tasty. Definitely would not be able to drink one of those, but Luigi
was a fan.
Yeah, he really enjoyed it. It did taste good. I was surprised. But yeah, I had a pretty great day. We had a couple tabs left to use on our Sip and Savor. We still have one tab left to use. But yeah, we went to Paradise Garden Grill and I got to try some of the plant-based options that I wanted to, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then we went on cars with y'all. And then we just did actually a lot of like looking at locations and taking some pictures. So Luigi and I wore two of the shirt designs that we made, and so we wanted to go to like the locations that they're based off of, so and just kind of see what kind of photos we wanted to take with it. So that was pretty fun, just like a different view of the park. And then we did go over to Toontown, so I got my blanket, and then I also tried the flop over pizza, and it was really good. I loved it. I was glad. I had been, since you had gotten it. It was, but I just dabbed all the grease off. I'm like one of those. I always do that with pizza. I'm like a napkin to pizza person.
You go pepperoni or cheese?
Pepperoni for sure. If there's an opportunity to have pepperoni, I'm not skipping it. But ever since you had it, John, I've been really wanting it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get it. So did that, and then took the train back to the front of the park and went out. And we ran into the parade again. I feel like the last couple times we've gone over to Disneyland is like right when the parade happens, and so I always get that freaking Magic Happens song stuck in my damn head. So it's stuck in my head for like 4 days, and then I kept getting it stuck in Luigi's head, and it was a nightmare in our household. It was torture that what we were doing to each other with that song. But yeah, it was a really nice day, and the weather was really nice. I'm just glad it's like not rainy, and it's finally like sunny again, but still cool. I wore my Air Max ones, the maroon ones, and yeah, all in all, pretty good day.
And I can't believe we didn't get a sneaker pick with
We're bad. We failed. Oops.
Yeah.
I took a sneaker pick, but your feet aren't in it. Just mine and Luigi's are.
because Luigi was wearing the Bodegas,
New Balance.
New Balance Bodegas. Truman had the Yeezy Breads,
Mm-hmm.
and I was wearing the White Cement threes, and you had the maroon Pattas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had some good shoes that day, so we definitely should have taken a pick. But I blame it on the regulators.
They were good. They were good.
And we won the race, James. We are not losers.
Come on.
Right.
Well, we celebrated with regulators. That's how it goes. So yeah, my boy wanted to head up, and he wanted to do food and wine. So we got up there, got the Sip and Savor pass. What did we do? We went over and actually we hit the Cluckamoo, whatever that one is, and got the barbecue beef brisket slider and the honey smoked habanero chicken wings, kind of to kick things off, because we got there like 11 o'clock. So it was, but we had a 2 o'clock lamplight, so we didn't want to do too much, but we needed a little bit of food. We hit Little Mermaid, and then I had a lightning lane for Soren over California, Superior version. And we were also able to sneak in a ride on Mater before it was time to go to Lamplight. We got to Lamplight. We were like the first people let in for the lunch service, like brunch had ended. It's like when we went downstairs, it was weird because there wasn't a single person in the restaurant. We got one of the standalone tables, not the bench against the wall, Ruby. Like inside it has the light. They had the nice leather chairs, which is my preferred place to sit. So I was pretty stoked about where we got to sit. Truman got the Kung Pao Bao. I got the steak nachos. Amy went with the sliders. Kung Pao Bao was not at all what I expected. It's like a pork belly, but the bao is rolled into a taco. So it's like
it's not like full bun. It's a bao bun.
But it's like flat.
It's flat, exactly.
It's like a taco, but it's still the
Is
same.
it still soft?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's soft and soft. It's just folded.
And the pork was awesome. It was awesome. And it came with 3, so you got 3 of them.
They're good.
Yeah.
It's not really a bao then. It's like a bao taco.
Well,
It's a bao. That's a certain style of bao. There's like stuffed baked bao, and then there's that kind of bao. Because there's a big bao truck in San Francisco, and they very specialized on those 2 types of baos. That's where I first learned about that kind of bao.
Anyway, it's the Kung Pao Bao is really, really good. Steak nachos never disappoint. Sliders were all right. But the real star was the cookies and cream donuts. Holy fuck. Those are so good.
Damn.
I'll be gone soon though. They only come for food and wine festival. That's the only time.
I know. So it's like, so you figure it's like your little donut, little tiny donuts, and the top is crusted with like crushed up Oreos. And then they come with the dipping sauce, which is the cream. And
put that on top, or you dip?
Just dip. Oh man, so good. I would, you know what? If I can get in on Friday, I'll definitely get in and do it again.
Yep.
It was worth it just to get that, because I think Truman had some IPA. Amy got like a sangria with rum, and I just had a couple of Bud Light. But yeah,
Amy said her sangria with rum was very strong, even though she asked for them to not make it strong.
Yes.
She had to add more water to it.
She did. She added a little water to her drink too.
Emily does that too sometimes.
Yeah. But no, like if we can get in Friday, we'll go and just have a drink and donuts, just to get the donuts again. And I can't compare them to the Daisy's donuts in Toontown, because again, I didn't get to eat any of those, but I did get to eat one of the Lamplight donuts. So what we do after lunch, we hit Midway Mania, we hit Guardians, and then I had a Monsters lightning lane, and it broke down, so I got a multi-experience pass. We used that to get on Luigi's. That's when we bumped into Ruby, and we did Radiator Springs. We got the Regulators. We went and hit the Incredicoaster and Monsters after that. And so I think we got out of there right around 8 o'clock. So that's probably
Hey,
that 9.
bro, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to revert to a Land vs. World moment. You could never go to World and have such a beautifully robust day and it not be stressful and still have time on either side. You got there a little late and you didn't even stay till close and you were able to do it.
Yeah.
World could never. James B. Will.
Yeah.
Maybe during a hurricane. Need a hurricane to come.
Okay. But I'm not stressful situation.
But yeah, that was a pretty full day. I mean, and like I said, it was 9 hours, and we sat down for an hour and a half, 2 hours for lunch.
Yeah. Amazing.
And then, and what do we? And how long did we sit? We sat for probably 45 minutes because we were hanging out.
Yeah, by flows.
We hung out
And we
before.
went to bars.
That's
And
right,
then
because we were
got-
watching. We were watching the Aztec stuff before we went on the ride, and then when we had regulators, we sat down for at least a half an hour and drank regulators. So yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. I had a really good time.
Holiday.
So Ruby, since you are holding it down, we have Irv's plant-based option of the week.
I ain't needing no beef, cause you know that I'm a vegan. I ain't needing no beef, compassion's what I believe in.
For those who are looking for some alternative food choices in the parks, what do you got for us?
Yes, so I finally got to try two of the things that I've been really wanting from Paradise Garden Grill that are part of the Food and Wine, since everything over there is plant-based. They had one thing in particular that I had just been dying to have because one of my favorite meals is chilaquiles, which is like a Mexican breakfast. Traditionally, you use like kind of stale tortillas actually to make it because you're gonna like kind of pan fry them, and they're doused in like a green chili. So this was a chilaquiles torta. So the torta is like the Mexican sandwiches where they like spread the beans on the like bolillo bread. And this one had like green chili chilaquiles. So it was pretty spicy actually, but it was seriously so good. I was afraid that the bread was going to be a little bit stale, but it was super soft. So it was perfect balance with the chips. Highly recommend the chipotle crema that they use on it is plant-based, and like I love sour cream but can't have it, so that one's really good. I definitely recommend it. I don't know if you used a tab on this how they would portion that, because I got the normal size one and it was pretty huge, and it's like on a big loaf of bread, so I don't know if they would use like a different kind of bread to make a smaller one, so I haven't seen that, but it was really good. And then we also got the Impossible Gyro fries. So that was interesting because it was like waffle fries. And I thought it was just going to be like waffle fries with all the stuff on top. But they still put that like on top of a pita, or like under a pita bread under that. So you could like wrap the pita bread and eat it like a fry wrap, or just eat the fries off the top of it. But it was really flavorful and good. So it's got like Impossible ground beef that's spiced. The tzatziki was really good. It's got like a cauliflower cheese sauce, so that was kind of interesting. But everything that I've had from there so far has been really good. So for all my plant-based folks, highly recommend going to Paradise Garden Grill and getting any of the items. Really, that's all I got.
Well, thank you. And you know, it's I don't want you to think I was rude, but I was actually copying a dining reservation for Friday while you were doing that. So
Well, I knew you were gonna go try those things now. So you're so.
yeah, I'm going to the Carnation Cafe on Friday.
If you don't get some fucking fried pickles, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Get the
Oh,
salmon
my-
if they have it.
My daughter is definitely going to get fried pickles.
Thank goodness.
When my daughter's there, fried pickles are 100% happening.
Thank you.
I appreciate you guys liking pickles because everyone at my job like hates pickles. And
Oh, I love pickles.
Yeah,
I like getting the spicy pickle when I'm at Disneyland. You guys don't have spicy pickle. You just have pickle. We have the regular and the spicy.
I don't even know where they are anymore. Because I went to
You
the
can get
stand.
a pickle at Magic Kingdom at the stand that's in front of the riverboat by the Hall of Presidents.
Ah, you're right. Yep. Because they used to be over by.
I used to live there.
They used to be over by Storybook Circus too, but then
Yeah.
they removed it. But yeah, you're right. Because I never go.
I feel
On that
like
side
there's a
anyway,
place. I feel like there's a place at Animal Kingdom you can get them too.
Yeah, right in front of Safari in that little cart.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking it was
Yep.
back Harambe or whatever that is. All right, well let's talk about some streaming. Did either of you get on to Mando yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna wait till all the episodes are out and then I'm just gonna binge it.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't watched the one that dropped today, and the one last week I started watching it, but it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I fell asleep like halfway through it. So it had that one had a little bit of a slow patch that lost my interest. I woke up and it was over, so I need to rewatch it. I will report back on Ted Lasso. Season 2 is in the books. I was only one behind, but we dropped an episode today, so I'm on season 3 episode, ready to watch episode 3. But my wife fell asleep in the middle of episode 2, so she needs to go watch. We need to clean that one up. But
But overall, does she like the show?
she loves Ted Lasso. She loves it. Absolutely loves it. So yeah, I'll be caught up on Ted Lasso before the weekend. Can't wait to see what happens. I can't remember the guy's name, but the new character that's based on Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Saba, or whatever his name is.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
It is a pleasure for you to meet me.
Yeah. Hilarious.
No, I can't, dude. He's hilarious. Like, do you know when he came out when the Galaxy signed him, when he came out here to LA, LeBron sent him a Lakers jersey and Zlatan signed it and sent it back to LeBron.
Hilarious. Love that.
But so something I was just thinking about, and I don't even know why, but I put it on here. Has anybody watched the new Avatar yet?
No.
No, I haven't either. I don't even care. It's like,
Never are.
No, it's like it's streaming. I can watch it anytime. And I'm like, I'm good.
The new ones on Disney Plus now?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Maybe I'll watch that.
It is, right?
I
think it's been on Disney Plus for a while. But it's just hilarious to me that like it's such a big deal and no one gives up. It is the biggest deal that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So Air opens this weekend. Anybody going?
I want to.
I want to also.
Yeah. But just gonna say this now, like I seen our Canadian friends get invited in Canada, Toronto, Skydance, AMC, Regal, Cinemark. Hey, if you guys want to invite, a Disney sneaker related podcast to go screen, just hit us up.
Hit us up, bros.
They got the swag bag. They got the Phil Knight shades.
That was in the swag bag?
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang. I want a swag bag.
I know. Well, I have tickets.
Drip Vipers.
Yeah, I have tickets to go tomorrow, so I can't wait. I'm excited to go see it. I am going to the AMC in Poway, Ruby.
Y'all see those like Travis Scott ones that Ben Affleck was wearing? They're like Chicago colored Travis
Yes.
Scott.
Yeah. I think they're Shoe Surgeon custom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Also on sale, they opened up tickets for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Anybody get tickets for that?
I did not.
Not
but
yet.
The Guardians, that is my favorite franchise. I mean, I like the Avenger movies, obviously, but I really like the Guardians movies a lot.
I
find it ironic.
Recently, and they were all so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like them. And the preview for number 3 looks insane. I just find it ironic that it opens on May the 4th. This feels like a funny day to open a Marvel movie, but I did get tickets for that, so I'm already booked in. So I will be there on May the 4th to watch Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3 because that's the one thing I hate is spoilers. I like to go on the first day because I don't want anybody telling me what the hell happened. I want to see it.
I care not at all about spoilers, and I hate being in a crowded movie theater because everyone annoys the hell out of me.
Well, I am gonna watch it, and I'm gonna freaking call you, and I'm gonna tell you all about it.
Okay. I will welcome that energy.
I honestly I used to not care about spoilers, but now with I feel like after Avengers and stuff like that, social media just made spoilers I'm the same way now. I don't want to hear spoilers.
Would you want to know that spoiler alert, would you want to know that Iron Man dies at the end of Endgame before you saw Endgame?
Now, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know.
I'm like the person who's watching a movie and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm Googling the end of the movie as I'm watching it. Mentally be prepared. Or I'm asking Luigi, what happens at the end of this? And he's like, just watch it. And I'm like, no, tell me. And then I'm like, if you don't tell me, I'm not even going to finish watching this. That's why I said, welcome your spoiler energy. Feel free to tell me any spoilers.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up with a DM. It's a good thing this could have been a land versus world topic and land would have crushed. Joffrey's or Starbucks?
That's easy for me.
Yeah, it's simple.
I'm Stubby's girl all day. Joffrey sucks.
Yeah.
There's only one place
Starbucks.
to buy Joffrey's at Disneyland. It's actually in DCA.
And it sucks.
Oh, really? It's at every park for us. And then we even have
the only place to get it is at the stand that's outside of the wharf Like there's a little stand. You can either go to the wharf or you can go to Pixar Pier. There's a little coffee stand. That's the only place I know of that sells Joffrey's in California.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I try to give Joffrey so many chances. Like whenever I see that long Starbucks line, I'm just like, all right, maybe Joffrey's will do the trick this time, but never does. The only time I'll drink Joffrey's now is for the cold brew at Galaxy's Edge, because that thing is delicious, but it still does not wake me up.
Now, when we're there, my wife always makes at Disney World. My wife always makes me go to the Starbucks that you guys, because I know each one of the parks has one Starbucks place.
Yeah,
that's oddly enough not.
That's crazy. I didn't know you guys didn't have that many Joffreys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's literally like it's the same thing like Starbucks. Like there's at least one in every park, and even outside the parks too.
Right.
I have a gripe. Why can you like mobile order everything in the park, but you can't freaking mobile order your Starbucks? But literally, like the entire Starbucks chain is built on like mobile ordering.
I know.
I think it'll be way too crazy.
I mean, it's already crazy.
You get a return time like 3 hours later.
Yeah,
I'd be fine with that. Honestly, like I just want the opportunity to do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, especially if they use the Disney pickup window system.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah,
you know,
but then I feel like people are gonna want to get their Starbucks. Well, can you guys get Starbucks points in the parks
if you buy Starbucks? Yeah, you can.
You can't use your Starbucks app,
but you can at Disney Springs. Or at downtown Disney, you can.
Yeah, because that operates.
Mobile order. You can mobile order.
That operates as the standard Starbucks. You can pay with your Starbucks card there, and you can collect your points there. You cannot the in-park, but you can in the in-park one use your pass discount. So
yeah, that's right. They scan your pass, so you get a discount in the park.
Pass, you get a discount.
Yeah, it's kind of janky the way they do it. But if you're at Disneyland, the line is always shorter at the California Adventure Starbucks, I feel, than the Disneyland Starbucks.
Well, that one is a lot bigger too, I think.
Yeah, but if you're in Springs, you can mobile order to the one by World of Disney. And that's the ticket. If you're going to be in World of Disney, mobile order your Starbucks and just pick it up.
It just seems so weird to me. Like Starbucks is like the outside of the world most mobile order friendly like thing, and then it's like in the place where they want you, they're like encourage you to do mobile order for everything except for Starbucks, and I'm just like, why?
that does make no sense. That is actually Yep. So anyway, all right, well, it's time to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone.
We had a contest. Yes. So we hosted a contest for design your own Air Max, and we got some great submissions through the Discord. So if you are not a Discord member already, but you do listen to the podcast, highly recommend reaching out so that you don't miss some of these contests in the future. The rules were design an Air Max Nike by you, send it to us, as well as send the story behind the design. We took in all the inputs. We as hosts and members of Kicks at the Castle voted, and then we isolated down to top 3, and then we put the rest of it in the hands of the Discord members. So with everyone's votes, including our own and the Discord members, the winner of the contest is
drum roll.
It is Zippity Doodah. Congrats to you. We will be reaching out to get your info so that we can get your shoes ordered and on their way in probably 6 to 8 weeks. Yes, is how long the Nike by You usually takes. But to everyone who participated in the contest, I will also be sending you all a gift. So I'll be reaching out to each of you, and thanks for everyone for participating. And again, please join our Discord. Back to you, John.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. I know we are going on hiatus. I am going to the World of Disney, or Disney World, whatever, so we'll be off, taking a couple weeks off, 2, 3, whatever. But I want to thank everybody for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a review for us, check out the YouTube, join us in the Discord. Again, appreciate all the work that Matt does on the YouTube. It's definitely very much appreciated. Thank everybody. It feels like we almost get it feels like at least most of the Discord's always watching the YouTube. So anyway, appreciate everybody for checking it out. We are Kicks at the Castle. You can follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to tag us or use the hashtag Kicks at the Castle in your Disney Fit Pics, in park or not. My name is John. You can find me on Instagram at Weekends with Walt. Ruby, how can the listeners connect with you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Rubes, ROOBSS, or you can find me in the park handing out some of these stickers. So if you see me, hit me up and you get a sticker.
Are mine coming in too?
It will be. I'm making you something else. So once I make that and send and have that ready.
Oh,
I'll be bringing some of those slaps with me to Disney World as well. So, Matt, how can the listeners find you?
find me on Instagram at the Disney Hype Beast. But just because we're taking a few weeks off, don't forget to tag us in all your photos at the parks or not. You're still gonna do like fit of the week and stuff like that. And yeah, if you're in the Discord, keep chopping it up with us. And if you're not in Discord, send us a DM and then we'll send you an invite. But yeah, see you guys in a few weeks.
Okay. So we have been Kicks to the Castle. This is season 5, episode 14, and we're out. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace.
My CK.